All right, guys, what is up? How is everyone doing today? Hope you guys are having a great night. It is the weekend. Welcome to the weekend, guys. The weekend trading session here, top of the hour on the weekend. No markets opened, no Tokyo, no London, no New York, no alien session. It is the weekend, and that is it. Prime. Hit that like button, guys. Let's run up the live. Let's get the live absolutely popping today. All right. If you guys are making money in Beast Limitless community, guys, let me hear it. 111 in the comments section below. So, guys, it looks like we are going to pump a bit into the weekend. Where the heck is one up? Shout out to you, brother. You're right. We're definitely going to pump. You mentioned it earlier. Going to give credit where it is due. Bitcoin is riding this uptrend. This might be one of the weirdest charts I've ever seen in crypto for a long time. Because typically what happens is we drop. If we hit resistance, we're not dropping. Aave is not dropping. Solana is not dropping. Okay, still in my Solana short. Kevin, how you doing, brother? I shorted Aave at the top at about 185 and I got out. So let's take a look at this chaos here. I'm going to redraw it because this is giving me a heart attack right now. We did a 3-hour live today, guys, in the morning time, and I'm gassed. So I will look at coins, but it is a weekend, all right? So don't expect anything crazy to happen. Wait for the trends to break. That is my advice on the weekend. Don't try to trade in the middle. Okay, so Bitcoin is still rejecting the macro. So you're still rejecting the macro trend. We are on an uptrend here on Bitcoin. Let me see where we're probably going to tap. It looks like we're going to tap that 89.4 region. Like you technically broke the uptrend here, but now you got to redraw your trend. And we can see Bitcoin just gliding the trend here. So if I go to my liquidity blocks here, what is Aave doing? So Aave broke out, but it's going sideways. Oric, what is up? How you doing? Doing good, man. Doing good. A lot of trading. A lot of trading. Yes, so I don't like Aave. I traded Aave here up here, guys, around 185, and I took profit around 180. But I don't like it. I don't like what it is doing. There's no volume. We're close to the conversion line here. There's no fair value gap. There's support right here at 177, equilibrium support. So what about Bitcoin? Bitcoin is forming a bearish diamond pattern on the 15-minute. The problem I have with Bitcoin at the moment, guys, is now Bitcoin is oversold on the 15-minute time frame. So Bitcoin being oversold on the 15-minute time frame means we're probably going to move up. I would love for us to tap 89.4. We haven't broken out of the downtrend yet. Pretty much once this channel breaks, then Bitcoin is going to roll over. But we've seen the market dropping here from 89.3, dropped all the way down to 86, guys, and then pumped back up. So you pretty much drop down to your 200 SMA and then pump back up. Zed Block, how you doing? Welcome to the fam. Appreciate your comment. Thank you for your support. Kevin, let's go. Oric, what is up? Kevin and Tips Bad at Game, how you doing? So guys, currently I'm not in any trade, okay? Currently I'm not in any trade. I canceled an Aave short I put out. And that is what we're doing. I canceled a trade today. I called a trade and I canceled it. I don't trust the market. I made my money today on Bitcoin. I made my money shorting Aave. Now I'm going to wait. Now I'm going to wait. You kind of got this, little bit of a rounded bottom on Bitcoin. Who made money long in the market last night, guys? Non-financial advice, but we looked at the chat. Everybody wanted to short. Justin21, how you doing? How long will it take before your pullback? I want to be ready. You think by tonight or tomorrow? Nothing is really going to happen until Tokyo. If anything happens, Tokyo. And if Bitcoin rolls over, it'll probably be tomorrow. We know we're bearish. We know we're like, it hasn't broken this resistance, but you don't want to try to catch a short when we're riding in a small little uptrend. The MACD on the 4-hour time frame is moving right up, almost even breaking the zero line, but you're overbought in the 4-hour. 18 hours moving up, but you haven't tapped it. Like, the market is flat, just flat, flat, flat. So we've got a lot of sells in this area right here. 88.4, we could run up to 89.4. There's really no direction. We're just going to follow the channel and play it when it breaks. Hopefully it doesn't break when I'm sleeping, because I'll be very annoyed. When is Solana going to roll over? Probably the same time Aave rolls over. So before we look at Solana, let's go look at Total 3. Okay, Total 3 broke the uptrend right here. And Total 3 broke right here. But the question is it forming a new uptrend? Well, the 1 hour is oversold. The 15-minute is very, very oversold, guys. So I would say we start with, let's look at the 1 minute here on Total 3. Okay, and we did just break the 1 minute on Total 3, which is basically a downtrend on the 1 minute time frame. I don't think I'd be personally shorting. I'm not sure if I like longing, but I wouldn't be short. I probably wouldn't be trading. This is in a no trading zone for me. The market is in a no trading zone. Let's take a look at Solana here. Yeah, we're bouncing off that conversion line, Kevin. Here's our channel right here. Yes, we broke the channel. But if you look at your smaller trend here, I wouldn't get out of your Solana short yet. You're technically back testing the break right here on Sol. I would say the market's going to move up. Weekend pump, weekend manipulation, whatever you want to call it. Again, Solana did break. Solana did definitely break out here. So what I think I see Solana doing is tapping that area that we were looking at previously. We haven't hit this area on Sol. We haven't tapped it on your 15. This is a liquidity sweep right here, guys. So smash that like button, guys. Let's run up the live. I'm going to say Solana is probably going to go tap 128 to 129 area before dropping. It doesn't mean close your short. But what it means is that we did break out of the 1 minute. And this is a strong downtrend we broke out on the 1 minute right here from 127. Now, what Solana could do, it could also just glide down like this. This is what Aave did, which is why I canceled the short for everybody. Right? Aave is pretty much riding that down. You can see right here. You broke out, but you keep riding it in a rounded bottom. So you're actually not breaking. Well, you broke the low right here, but you're actually not breaking this trend line. As soon as you break the trend line, you know it is a fake out. And then that's when you would take your short. But we can see right here, it's forming a real nice rounded bottom. If anybody wants to long scalp the market because you're bored and looking for a trade, Aave would be a good long scalp. And then if it breaks this trend line, you would kind of get out. but there is a nice long scalp opportunity here. So that's the key thing, guys. If you break that trend line, you're going to drop. But if you hold that trend line, you're probably going to range sideways. But again, personally for me, I'm not trading this. This is a no trading zone for me. We're tapped at resistance. Sure, we broke out on lower time frames. I'm waiting for the break of trend. I'm not longing. I'm not longing and I'm not shorting right now. All right, fam, make sure you guys hit that like button. Mahalem 2005, please, can you check Nightcoin for sure? The institutional coins are going to really do nothing this weekend. Night is on Binance now. Okay. We could go sideways all weekend. Exactly. We had a really good trading week, though, guys. Amazing trading week. Some very, very big profitable setups here. So Night is kind of riding the channel. Night is kind of riding the channel here in a little bit of a trend, but there isn't really much going on here with Night. Let me go see if we tap. Again, Solana, that is your sweep area, right? So more often than anything here, you got a little bit of an uptrend here on Night. You're probably going to target 0.7. Well, you actually got to. So your uptrend would be right here. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. I could see Night pushing back up to about 0.7. If it breaks 0.7, then we'll push up to about 0.9. So what I see, guys, is the market going flat and sideways. That means that we have an opportunity to look at pump and dump coins. I like to talk about pump and dump coins on the weekend because there's no real institutional money flowing into the market. And that is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. So ZEC broke out. Aptos is running. Okay, institutional coins are actually running a bit. APT broke out. No, it didn't. Never mind. It almost did. It's actually about to break your trend here. APT is looking like a really, really good short. CJDV, what's up, fam? Appreciate you. So APT pumped a bit and broke the uptrend. Is about to break the uptrend. You're in a consistent downtrend here on Aptos. Okay, so this is actually looking like a really, really good trade. Once it breaks this uptrend here, if Aptos breaks it, you are probably going to come down or you're going to rage sideways. But did hit the top. 4 hours at the top here. So if I take my, there we go. Yeah, you're hitting that resistance perfectly on APT. Yeah, so if this breaks 162 and back tests a break, you're looking at a pretty clear drop to about 151-ish. If we look at APT on we did break out right here, but if I go, so I'm essentially looking for this uptrend here on APT to break Aptos. And if we break this uptrend, guys, there's a possibility that APT will absolutely dump. If we break the 162.1, we're looking at a big drop on APT all the way back down to about 153. Or we are looking at sideways momentum on APT. Kevin, Fidelity Macro Director, calls 65K Bitcoin bottom for 2026 as Bitcoin winter approaches. Let's line up our channel, the daily channel, and where we are at. So as of right now, $70K would be the bottom. But if we keep ranging sideways like this for a bit, 65K to 64K would be the bottom there too. And that is pretty much what we're doing. We're ranging sideways. Yep, not much, guys, not much. We got to turn something into something. So if you're looking at trading, Aptos is a really, really good trade. We've also got Zcash, ZEC. Perfectly, I mean, personally, I'm not trading tonight. Nothing. Looks like Zcash broke out of the channel like we were looking at earlier with that rounded bottom. So now we are going to have to redraw this channel right here on Zcash. And you're looking at about 533. So that is your new channel. You actually... Okay, I said we broke out. We didn't break out. I drew this channel completely wrong on Zcash. Wow. This was not a good channel I drew. Not a good channel I drew, guys. Horrible channel. So, or it just moved. I can't remember. I thought I was looking at a different chart on Zcash. Anyways, Zcash should push up. To about 526, and 554 would be the top. So if you guys want a long Zcash, because it does seem to be doing something of something. You could potentially take a long out of 475 to about 550. So this is a really, really good setup right here. Once we break, 476, 475, we're going to pump up to about 550. There is more sells than buys. This red and blue, more sells than buys, but that is what I would be doing on Zcash, and I would make some quick money in and out, right? Hit that like button, guys. Welcome to the live. If you are in any trades, let me know. Or if you're sitting on your hands, let me know. Guys, it isn't bad to touch grass on the weekend, right? Like, the market is going to do what the market is going to do. And the market is always going to move, and we're going to feel like we're missing out sometimes. So sometimes it is good to hang out, plan your setups, and wait for some chaos to happen. Or you wait for Tokyo or a drop. But I'm going to wait for that long on ZEC and possibly run it up. Let me go look at total 3 one more time on my, whatever this is, the total crypto market cap. Yeah, so total 3 is rejecting. We already broke that uptrend right there. So the top on ZEC, guys, should be about 550. That should be the top. Can I look at Ethereum? Seems more bullish than Bitcoin for sure. Ethereum broke out. Makeed, how you doing, brother? You made money on the Bitcoin long? A lot of people are telling me to short last night. Ethereum broke out, guys. It really actually broke out. At least it broke out of the smaller trend here. I got to redraw my channel too because ETH is bouncing off that area. So you want multiple touches. So I can see Ethereum pump to about 3,500 as of right now. It broke out. It is ranging sideways, not really doing anything. Now you do got a macro downtrend on Ethereum here, which is around right here. So even though Ethereum did break out, you still got key resistance in this level right here. Ethereum is looking not too bad, I'll be real. That could potentially pump to the top around 322. Now, if ETH ended up breaking out of here, you're pretty much breaking out of a downtrend from $4,000 if that happened. I want to go look at Uniswap here, actually. See what Ethereum. So providing we get that break, providing we get this break, guys, at 3,000, we push up to about 31. 3,000, 31, 32. Yeah. ETH is looking very, very good. So I would probably not short Ethereum coins. A lot of Ethereum coins are at the bottom of their channel right now. Uniswap. Christoph, how you doing? Nice to see you again. Can you check Chili's and Gala? I'll check Chili's for sure. And if I remember, I'll check Gala. Uniswap is kind of in a pennant here, head and shoulder pennant. So I see Uni pumping up to roughly 556. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a recovery pump this weekend. All right, Chili's. I haven't looked at Chili's in a long time, guys. Holy, Chili's is pumping. Why is Chili's pumping? Because it is in a rounded bottom. It broke out. Broke out here, broke out, broke out. Broke out. Chili's can pump all the way to 4.7. So we got key resistance in this area on Chili's. This is going to be a really good short. Really, really good short at the top here around 4.4. Possibly. Yeah, we've got this equilibrium resistance. Good long too, guys. Really good long in Chili's. This is actually, I would possibly take this long here, because if Chili's breaks the equilibrium, we got a really nice pump. About 27%, guys. That is really good money. So what we want to do is we want to line up our channel here. So we can see Chili's running from 0.37 should push up to about 0.47. This is a really good trade. I know I said I'm not trading on the weekend, but if I am up for this, I will definitely be longing out of the equilibrium breakout all the way to about 4.7, and then I'll probably be shorting there. Yeah, Chili's is looking fire. Chili's is in a little pennant right now and just keeps on going up, up, up. Oversold on the 1 hour. It passes that equilibrium, guys. We are absolutely going to pop to the top. And then at the top, I would definitely be shorting this. Okay, so 0.4, what did I say? 0.45 area. I think I said 0.47. Yeah, 0.46 to about 0.47 area. Great call. I would say Chili's is probably my favorite trade we looked at so far. Gala. Gala's not really doing anything. I like the Chili's trade for long and short, but more better for this one. Yeah, Gala's in a downtrend. Gala's not really doing anything. Gala's hanging out in this area right here, right? Shout out to all the new people in the live, guys. And for the people here, thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend time with me on a Friday or Saturday if you're in another part of the world. So I appreciate you. Yeah, Gala's weak. Gala could just keep on dumping and dumping. It is almost at the bottom of the RSI, though. Gala is very, very, very weak. Chili's would definitely be my favorite trade at the moment, guys. All the institutional coins are actually trending right now, believe it or not. Let's look at Ethereum Classic. I have not looked at ETC for a while. And all the Ethereum coins are trending right now. Most of the major Ethereum coins are trending. ETC is not doing much, Ethereum Classic, but it is trending. Same with Shiba Inu. Ethereum Classic isn't really doing anything. How about what's that trade? Algorand. Algorand's trending as well. So all the institutional coins are trending. That is very, very weird. Algo's about to chase this wick. So I would say Algorand is getting very close to bottom. Very, very close. You've got a huge double bottom here on the 4-hour time frame. We could even push back up to 10. But Algo is getting very, very ready to make a move here. I would keep an eye on the institutional coins, guys, because they're dropping a lot. And it looks like they are going to be very, very big money movers when they break out. I'll go down here. It could pump to about 16 cents. How's everyone enjoying the snow, guys? Do you guys have snow where you are? Or there's some people, parts of the world with snow, no snow at the moment. It is cold here. It's like -40, -50. Okay, what's one of the top losers right now in crypto? Let me see. Mantle. Mantle's about to break the trend. Mantle's one of the trades we're waiting for. Like, this is crazy. We have not broken yet on MNT. So actually, guys, you want multiple points. So the channel on Mantle would be here. I drew the channel on Mantle here. That would be a channel, but you want multiple points when you're drawing a channel. So I would say the channel on Mantle is actually going to be here after redrawing it. And that would line up about 107 if we go look at our gap here. Where would 107 completely line up? So if we have... Yeah, Mantle's definitely coming down, but you want to find the best entry for it. It isn't really doing anything right now, which is why I don't want to short it. $29 Celsius and 84 in Sydney. That is crazy. 80 today in Arizona. Vest, how you doing? Luna Classic, okay. All right, so if we're looking at Luna Classic, so we broke, let's see here. So we did break the trend on Luna Classic. And we're now in a rounded bottom. And we have some key resistance here on LUNC. So let's see if this breaks out, because we have a really nice rounded bottom, guys, here on Luna Classic to around the top, which is about 0.04. Set an alert on this one, because if this ends up breaking out, this is going to be a decent pump for sure. And if we look at where it came down to on the 618 fib, our 382 is right here. We perfectly are bouncing off the 618 fib here on logarithmic scale. So Luna Classic is getting ready, guys. I don't know if it'll break out, but I'm going to set an alert here, because if it does break out, it definitely will start flying. It is bouncing off the 618. It is oversold in your 18. Now it is oversold in your daily. Just keep an eye on it, because this is your key resistance right here. If it rejects this, it'll definitely come back down. So you look at a pump into the top, and then you'll drop back down. Hit that like, guys. If you're not on beastlimitless.com, join it. It is our app. It is our community. I post trade setups here. We're crushing it. Bitcoin Cash is almost at the top at 610. See what BCH is doing. So we hit the top of our channel on BCH perfectly, and now we're starting to reject on Bitcoin Cash. That would have been a very, very, very nice short, but we are still in an uptrend on BCH. You pumped a little bit of a pennant, pumped another pennant. Yeah, when BCH breaks this uptrend, guys, it'll be a nice rollover. This will be a very, very nice rollover short on Bitcoin Cash. We have a 3-point trend here, which is very, very strong. So once it breaks, this will and should drop. You hit that premium high, it means that price is too expensive, essentially. Right there, that's a beautiful channel. So once that breaks, I'd absolutely be shorting Bitcoin Cash and riding it down to all the way down to about 560 or lower. Because we are in an uptrend here. So I want to look at some altcoins that are large cap coins like XRP. We looked at Ethereum. We looked at Solana. XRP pumped to the top, but now XRP is going sideways here. Broke out, but it is going sideways. We're just really waiting for that downtrend to continue here on XRP. So this typically would be my short, guys, but we are oversold in the 15. Honestly, my best recommendation right now is to touch grass. Go do some things you like, right? I like writing music. I like making music, DJing, playing poker, making videos, stuff like that, going to the gym, right? It looks like we are very tapped out, but the problem is we keep ranging on Bitcoin and going sideways, so I really don't see them doing anything right now. I don't see the market moving. The only coin I actually see, guys, in crypto at the moment that I've actually 100% can back right now is Chili's, right? So if we get this breakout on this high right here on Chili's, we are going to pop 3.7, above 3.7. But I would absolutely be looking for a short on Chili's around 4.7 to 4.5, 4.6 area because that is the macro top here. Huge top here on Chili's. Shout out to all the new people joining the live, guys. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to you. We do a live 8 to 8:30 a.m. and 8 to 8:30 p.m. We did a 3-hour live today. So if you guys haven't watched it, go check it out. Tips bad at game. Wet is up, went pretty crazy. Oh, humidify this one. So humidify did break out for sure. But it is a bit of a newer coin. And because it is a newer coin, I would just be, I don't know, this was a real nice round bottom. I don't really got much TA on it at this point. Yeah, so you're going to tap probably 33 again on humidify, and then that's all-time high. So it looks like you are going to go tap that all-time high again, which it did that. It was ranging in a nice round bottom breakout, and now you're looking at pumping to roughly 30 cents in that area. If you break out of that, you break out of all-time highs. I'm really waiting for my next short on Aave. Yeah, Aave's coming up, right? So Aave broke out of that 1 minute. And now you're coming up one more time here. You can see that Aave is pretty much bouncing off this new trend. So this would be the new trend on Aave. GP, how you doing, brother? Can I look at Ethereum Classic? For sure. I did look at it, but I'll look at it again. So now since Aave is bouncing off of this channel, guys, potentially we could pump up to 187 and even 190. It all depends on what Ethereum is doing. It does look like there is going to be a pump on Ethereum coins. If we're looking at ETC, We broke out of this small 1 minute. We're breaking out of this small 1 minute time frame on Ethereum Classic. So you just have to really redraw your channel. I could say Ethereum Classic's going to push up to about 1280 to 13. ETH coins are looking good at the moment. You're in a little breakout though. I mean, you're in a downtrend at the moment on Ethereum Classic. But you've got 1454 as that key resistance. GP, no, I'm just using those for liquidity gaps. Oh, it's not switching to the... You guys haven't been seeing the... Give me a minute. There we go. There we go. So we have some... Let's look at the daily here. So ETC is in a downtrend, but we should be pushing up to about 14 roughly. I don't really see much happening on Ethereum Classic. But Ethereum Classic is for sure trending. I guess you can see we're trying to break out of this area right here. So I would just see us go back to our point of control around 1350 to around $14. Sharp Scale, how we looking right now? We're just ranging. Can I look at Trump coin? All right, so Trump is hanging out in this region right here. Not really doing much. We've got resistance in this little downtrend. Technically, you're breaking out, but going sideways a bit. So I could see Trump coming back down to 440. But yeah, nothing's really happening in the market, guys. Like really nothing. Chili's is probably the best trade at the moment. Zcash is looking okay. Let's take a look at Aster here. So Aster broke out. If you guys want something that is looking like it'll pump. Now, I'm personally not going to trade probably this weekend. Maybe I might. We'll see. I'm going to look for a trade on Chili's for sure. But yeah, this did break out. Aster 100% broke out here. At least of the shorter term channel. Yeah, Aster broke out. Boom, right there, 71. If we're looking at the 1 hour, we push up to 74. If we look at this time frame right here, with the 4 hour being a downtrend, or the 18 hour being a downtrend, I can see Aster pushing up to I could see Aster pumping all the way up to roughly 88 cents in that region, which isn't too bad at all. Not too bad at all, guys. So I would say Aster is probably my top trade if you guys are wanting to trade. It already back tested. Bitcoin is kind of ranging a bit. Altcoins are going to go for a little move. Maybe Aster, we get a push up here to about 74.6 in the shorter term, but you can see it's starting to move and break out. Pendle's looking good. So guys, the thesis of this Friday live here is nothing is happening. If you can't be patient or you're looking for a pump and dump coin, that would be it. Although I wouldn't really trade. I would, if you're a big money trader who wants to make real money, I probably would be sitting out of the market this, at least today. Not sure how tomorrow will look, but for sure today. But yeah, I could see Pendle if it does break out. If it breaks out of right here, I can see us pushing up to about 231. You've got a pretty good double bottom here on Pendle. I forgot all about Pendle. 18 hours looking very good. Actually, Pendle's looking amazing. Alan, shout out to you. So we've got Chili's, and now we about to have Pendle. Pendle hit the bottom. The last time it hit the bottom was here back in March of 2025. Went from 184 all the way to $6. So I am absolutely loving what I see on Pendle right now. This could pump to about 219, 220. I think I said a bit higher, but that would be the channel. And then if you look at your liquidity gaps on Pendle, so we got a lot of sells in this area right here, but 204 to 218 would be a nice run up on Pendle. So if we could break out of here, you're going to get a lot of choppy action to about 193 and essentially 204. But then after 205, you got a nice little pump to about 218, 220. That is a really nice move for sure. So send alert here, guys. Pendle's actually looking very good. And the last time we had a double bottom on Pendle, not saying it will play out, but we touched the bottom. We went from 198 to about $6. So This is the top of the daily. If we ended up breaking out, we could possibly pump to about 350 if that happens in Pendle, and if it does follow the same TA as we were looking at before. Shout out to everybody on the live, guys. If you're new, let me know where you're tuning in from. I appreciate your support. All right, let's bring up CoinGecko here. Let's look and see what is actually trending. So APT, SUI, the main ones, right? Dogecoin, the main institutional coins. World Liberty Financial. What is WLFI doing? So WLFI, WLFI could pump to about 14-ish because WLFI did break out. Thomas, how you doing? Shout out to Norway. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming on to the live here, spending time with us. WLFI is looking prime too here. That is a nice move, even if it pumps up to 14. Chili's is running. Let's go. Yeah, I could see WLFI pushing up to 14. So Chili's is going to pump to that top. There we go, guys. Banging, breaking out to about 0.45. Trust me, I want to trade this, but I am so tired. I am absolutely so tired. I can't even keep my eyes open for trading right now. So I'm just going to stay out of the market and wait till it hits the top possibly. But there you go, guys. Banging. Broke out. Right now on the live, too. Breaking past our equilibriums right here. So if I was going to jump into a trade, it would be in this area, guys, on Chili's. Anywhere from 0.3 I would do low leverage, but it could come back test here about 3.6. Could, but you're pretty much rocking and rolling to about 4.6 on Chili's. Since their crypto doesn't sleep, suck it up. Thomas have to follow the market while I'm going to see JP being wrecked in the ring. JP. When is the fight? Is the fight tonight? Are you serious, guys? The fight is tonight. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. It's right now. Is it on right now? When is the fight starting? In 30 minutes? Okay, we're ending this live before the fight, guys. I'm not missing that fight. I forgot it was today. I've been out of check. The fight is on Netflix. CJDV, Netflix. Friday. Yeah, December 19th. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul. It is on Netflix. I forgot about it. I definitely forgot about it. Okay, so if you guys want a direction here on Chili's, it could come down to here. So if you guys are looking to trade this, you got to use lower leverage. Because this equilibrium is going to act as support. But it should pop off to about 0.4. Look at that crazy pennant, though. Yeah, there you go. Chili's is breaking out. We'll see what happens after this hour close. I say we come down a bit because that is a premium price right now. I would definitely say we're going to try to come down in a bit here. 15x is too high. I'm talking 4 to 5x, fam. That could retrace the equilibrium. You're tired. It's 4:43 in the morning. That's crazy. I don't know how you're running. I don't know how you're running, guys. I do not know how you're running. Pendle is catching a candle right now. There we go. Kills you to go under 10x. Right? So we've got about 4 whatever left on that candle on that time frame. But yeah, Chili's is definitely popping for sure. Bitcoin is ranging, guys. So Bitcoin ranges. This is be good. All right, guys, so we're going to end the live here, not just because of the fight, but it is because it is a weekend, and that is all I would really be looking at is Chili's right now. And what else? Chili's and what's the other coin we were looking at? Pendle. No, Aster. Chili's and Aster, okay? So Aster's breaking out here, guys, as well. Chili's is moving a bit here too. There is going to be a weekend pump on these coins. And then we were looking at Pendle as well, right? So I'm looking at Chili's pump into the top here at roughly 0.4, that area, whatever that region is here. And then Pendle as well. Now, we are going to be live on Sunday again, guys. So make sure you guys are logged into the app, okay? Log into the app, guys, because if you log into the app, you're going to get my trade setups, beastlimitless.com. It is 100% free. I've been posting setups here on Bitcoin, Aave, short and valid, but like for the most part, every short, every trade has been profit. The Bitcoin long here has been profit, short. So beastlimitless.com, if you guys have not signed up for it, it is completely free. And you could come in, post charts with the community and stuff like that. We're going to be back, guys, tomorrow night at what time? Not tomorrow night, Sunday night at around 8 to 8:30 p.m. I'm going to hang out tomorrow, not really look at charts, come back strong for Sunday and the new trading week. So I hope you guys had a good live, guys. Let's run it up. I wouldn't really be trying to short this market today. The market is, I'm not going to say bullish, but the market is kind of interesting right now. So definitely don't try to short the market. See what Bitcoin is doing if it's going sideways. If it breaks this channel, then potentially a short would be good. But I don't see much action until Tokyo. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We're almost an hour and 30 minutes here. Nothing is happening with the market. Go enjoy your Friday night. Come in the app. Come say hi. Chat on X. And we'll see you guys later. We'll be back Sunday.